Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know if I can, if y'all can see me doing what I'm doing. I'm climbing up here trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But we'll just have to hope for the best. I am dyeing what we did yesterday. Put some oil on it last night, let it soak in. This will be the next step. I'm not a big fan of adding an antique to the projects because with time they lose their protective, what you put on top of it, which is what's called Resilene. And then you've got that paste that'll get on you. Nobody wants that kind of mess. I'd have to go to Tandy today to get me another bottle of this chocolate Phoebe's dye I'm using here because it's getting kind of low. Need the smaller brush right there. We had some storms last night. Luckily, I didn't see any hail. Of course, I slept. I got woke up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with some big old thunder that sounded like it was right out the door. But I didn't even bother to get up to look. I just rolled over and went back to sleep. I figured if the good Lord wants me, he's gonna come get me. He'll swoop me up in a tornado and bring me home. So I just went ahead and slept. I figured if I'm gonna get tossed around like Raggedy Ann, it'd be better to do it while I was asleep. And I had my jammies on just because, well, I didn't want the first responders to find me all butt naked or nothing like that. That would have been traumatic for them. Yeah, I know that was tacky. I apologize. Yikes. I apologize for my tackiness. But y'all come to expect it from me, don't you? Pretty much. I might not get this done. I'm kind of starting to get hungry. And I haven't been to the H-E-B yet to get me any groceries. I'm not a big grocery getter. Simply because the minute I do, poof, I gotta leave town. They get bad in the fridge. Mind you now, where that camera's at, I can't see your comments, so keep it civil. And I haven't decided yet what we're gonna do for the back side of this little notebook cover thingamajiggy. Oh, and by the way, I added some more stuff to the website, davidmillssaddlery.com. Y'all go check it out. It's not new stuff, just the stuff I've already got that I added to it and put prices on it and stuff like that. I'm guessing what I'm gonna have to do is take some of that stuff with me if I jump in the 18-wheeler to go to work, so that if somebody does actually buy it, I can find a way to get it sent to them somehow or another. That, or I'll have to find somebody to keep it here, you know, neighbor. I really don't want to impose on my neighbors. Because I know how people are, you know, when you buy something, you don't want to wait for me to get home 10 days later or 5 days later for me to ship it to you. You want it now. And I don't want people, you know, complaining or whining about, you know, oh, it takes him forever to get something shipped. That's, you know, already made. Stuff that I'm custom making, well, yeah, it's going to take forever because it's a custom made. Got to double check everything, make sure I got it all where it's supposed to be. Now, when I do a saddle, I may or may not do the backgrounding like this, you know, dyeing it. I don't know yet. We'll just have to see. Because it is tedious, time-consuming, and through the years kind of sort of fades away. Or blends in, I guess you could say. Yes, it looks good, brand spanking new. How many of y'all watched the old, what's his name? Oh, what, I call him Joe Who? Our pretend president. Arizona is auditing their election results. Yay. And they have found and verified enough votes to delegitimize the actual results that they certified. And because a few idiots broke into or were allowed into the Capitol on January the 6th, we never had the chance to have that actually done. You know, we should have been able to have gotten a 20-day extension, I think they were looking for, to have audits done. So, I don't know what's going to happen. But something does need to happen, because this guy that we've got in there now, his executive actions that he's throwing out are ruining this country. I'm sorry. And if you believe otherwise, well, again, I'm sorry. You can, believe what you want. You can believe what CNN is teaching you. Kind of like with that virus, everybody. And I'll admit, I fell for it too at first. Not that I was afraid, but I really did not want to bring that to my dad, because they told us, oh, it's going to kill grandma and grandpa. Lo and behold, guess what? My dad is still with us. And I found a spot over here a minute ago. I just saw it that I missed with the bar grounder. But now I took my eyes off it. Where'd it go, David? There it is right there. There we go. And my sister and my brother-in-law, they were both considered essential employees, so they went to work every day. Came home every day, and he's still with us, by golly, bless his heart. He's fixing to be 91 in a couple of weeks. Pretty close to the same time Mother's Day always happens. That was an annual pilgrimage. Always made dang sure I went home to see Mom and Dad for, Mother's Day and his birthday. He sure misses the hell out of Mama, which hell I do too. We all do. He's got what's known as survivor's remorse. But anyway, on to a more cheerful subject. For those out by the Hondo, Castroville area, golly, I heard y'all got hammered. I saw hand-sized hail that came down out there. One lady had that hail put holes in her roof. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. I can't imagine that. And they had a tornado hit down there somewhere. I haven't seen, the local news reporting on it because I haven't turned the TV on because, well, they're going to talk about Joe and how wonderful a job he's doing for the country, giving us free education, free college. People don't realize that stuff is not free. Until you convince all the professors that are making a huge salary to come into work every day for free, all the utility companies that provide the electricity and internet and air conditioning stuff, until you convince them to give all those services away for free, you're not going to have free college education, people. I'm sorry. I don't know where you got that foolish idea from, but guess what? Somebody else is paying for it. And guess what? That somebody else is those that work for a living. And guess what? We'll be paying for that for decades. Our grandkids will be paying for that. They failed basic economics. You know, they failed to teach basic economic principles to these kids. Got them all excited about getting free education. Sad, ain't it? Sad, sad, sad. I went to college for a little bit, but guess what? I quit because I couldn't afford to go anymore. Simple as that. And guess what? I'm still here. Still alive and kicking. Doing pretty damn good. Of course, I'm no millionaire. I wish I'd listened to my mother way back in the early 80s when she told me, David, you need to get into computers because that's the wave of the future. Nah, Mom, I want to be a cowboy. And I listened to my dear old mother. I could be playing golf with that Bill Gates guy right now. I know quite a few people that got into the computer world way, way early, and they did real good. The dot-com bubble. Oh, well, I think that's it. Let me put this down and just kind of zip, 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 scan over everything and make sure I found or got everything done. This is Wickett and Craig leather. I love, look at that right there, how that's already got a dark tone to it where I did my pear shading and knife cuts and stuff. That little cedar right there. You don't have, you know, a lot of leather companies like Tandy and all that mess. Gosh, you got to dye it and color it and stain it. And poof, I'm done. Hell, I could have left it alone. But I've got all these other little things I'm using already done. So I figured at least I'd match up. Y'all see any spots I missed? Anybody? I don't see it. All right, then. Well, let me turn you loose. Toodaloo. Let me check out the comments at least. Hello. Good morning, Matthew. Scrolling. Whoops. Let me get this where it focuses. Yes, it is kind of tedious there, Ben. Terry, it's something that there's nothing we can do. It's just part of life. I hate it, but it is what it is. I try to keep my dad distracted when I'm visiting him and everything like that, but eventually the subject of mother comes up. Right here, I don't even know why I did all that, because I'm going to put a snap right there so I can have a strap to keep the book closed. So, anyway, toodaloo, buggeroos.